I'm going to tell you how to get anything you want in life.
Today, or almost anything you want. I'm going to give you two different strategies to go at it, not one, but two different strategies how to get anything you want in life. Quick little story that goes with that. Back maybe 10 years ago, I was in a leadership role where I led and mentored young men from the ages of 14 to 18. And we had a young man in our group that, man, he was a hard trier. He was a hard worker, smart kid, but a little bit socially awkward. So when it came that time of year to ask a young lady to an important formal dance, he was super nervous, but he decided he was going to go for it and he was going to swing big. So he went and knocked on the door of two, not one, but two twin sisters that were models. So, conventional wisdom would have said that they were out of his league, but he knocked on the door. He had a little sign, the signs that you make for when you're going to go ask a girl to go to the formal dance. And he actually had one sign on one side of the board and one on the other for two different names of the two twins. And the one knocked on the door and he couldn't tell them apart. So he said, "Which one are you?" And he flipped the sign over correctly. And to his surprise, she said, "Yes, if my sister can go too." So this socially awkward young man took not one, but two girls to this dance that most people would have said were way out of his league. How did he do it? He asked. So when he was asked, "How did you get this happen?" He said, "I went and asked." And when they were asked, they said, "Nobody else asked us." And see, that's the really cool thing in life is some of the hardest things to come by. We assume these things are not available to us. And because we're assuming that, so is everybody else. So the trick is, if you want something, no matter how far out of your league you think it is, ask, because you may get surprised and you may get the very thing.